Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another episode of Manchester United. Manchester United! And there's no better way to do it than with my brother, Fleck. Come on. Yo, this is not your normal preview. Because I've been talking a lot of smack. I got a lot of venom in my heart for Manchester United. I don't know why this season I've always got to have an enemy. I've always got to have an op.
Yeah. And you're like, we're the closest to the mud, so you're just trying to drag us into your shit.
If I'm being honest, when I'm down in the dumps, I need a friend. I need a companion.
It's not us.
And it's you.
It's not.
You.
It's not.
How are you feeling, bro?
About what, my life, or just like
general, just Manchester United?
Bro.
Because I can't analyze your team, bro. Let's start there. How do you analyze Manchester United? How?
It's too difficult. Well, I've started to simplify it a bit more, which is that we're gonna like trickle along where like we're in and around like the fight for the top four. Yeah. But when it comes to unfortunately in this little period, we've got a run of games that are against the big boys, like away from home and all these tough games. Because when we play anyone decent away from home, it's curtains. It's curtains.
You've said that, but
from because even you, I might even count you in it, even though you're like 10th.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, the traditional top 6, then you add in a Villa and a Brighton. So that's the 8.
And then a Newcastle, of course, on top of
9.
Yeah. It's problematic.
We can't win away.
It's really
can't win away, and obviously
this
is at home, but it's like we're just not good, bro.
but what? Because this is obviously a big game, right? People will be watching. As much as we're in the mud, it's a massive game because everything's on the line for pride, I guess. Not in terms of position, because I don't think we can even move. But
you're still gonna be 10th.
Yeah, but in terms of bragging rights or pride or social media.
No, we can move. If Newcastle lose against Everton or something, and we win,
social media will go off regardless. Someone's gonna win because you guys have not drawn a game this season.
No, we don't draw games.
What is it that you guys? Because I'm trying to pick your brain and pick apart your team, dissect it. What is it that you guys struggle with against big teams? Like what phase of play? What is the problem?
Well, the predominant thing has been the away, because last year we won every single game at home against the big teams. Like we only lost one game at home all last year. I'm not saying that's been replicated this year, because we've been slapped by a car. Newcastle came with the C team, Carabao Cup, smacked us. Let's not. Okay, so it's not the same this year. It don't matter if it's home or away. But when you ask specifically what the difference is, obviously with the away thing, it's pure bottle. It's pure bottle and mentality to do the right things, and obviously they are in the rut. Like when they're having these away games, they're thinking, shit, we haven't won in ages. And that is partly down to the manager as well, how he's setting us up. Like we're not difficult to beat. We're not compact. Like I can't see and identify what we're trying to do. Like if I was in this rut as a manager, I would, in these away games, I'm going, right,
park it.
Maybe we have to go 5 at the back for a game, 3 at the back with 4 in the, like, just change it. Maybe we've got to go 2 up front with the, you know what I mean, 5.
Try and win the
aerial
duels long.
Low block. I'm trying something. Because you can't tell me that Fulham can go Liverpool and have a shootout.
Yeah, proper shootout.
You can't tell me that bloody...
Even Tottenham having a shootout with City when they didn't have
Hairline FC, Vicario in the 10.
Got no players.
Emerson Royale and flipping thing can go City and have a game.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that bloody Brentford when they go Liverpool or Brentford when they go City. They don't lose 5-0 and Thomas Frank's like, my players didn't run, we don't even have that. And I get you can say like, you're Man United though, you're supposed to be on the front foot, but we don't get to say that no more. Like,
football's a humbler.
You see, like on the board behind you, like we've got all the legends and all that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Scholes, York and Cole, Rooney, Schmeichel, Cantona. The list goes on.
Yeah.
We're not that.
Yeah.
So that whole kind of ignorance that like we're too big to say like, let's just try and camp in. Let's try and build into this game or whatever. I can't see the plan. So then it goes to shit. We get adversity. We get mistakes, go 1-0 down, and then it's curtains.
But this is where the problem lies. Because you guys are, because I remember when you played against Arsenal last season at Old Trafford, you did go defensive and you did, you humbled yourselves and you actually won the game because of the strategy. Yeah. But to do that against a Chelsea that are 10th is a different ball game at home. Even knowing that Chelsea struggle against low blocks and are better in transition against top teams who open up. So which one is it going to be for Manchester United?
For me, and I don't believe Ten Hag will do this though. Like,
would you rather sacrifice possession?
100%.
Wow.
Like, bro, we're not. This time, I got a vision of what I want my team to look like. If you said paint a blank canvas, I'd want us to be on the front foot like City. I wouldn't have to
play football.
I want us to play football. I want us to create as much chances as Liverpool. I want us to defend as well as in a unit as Newcastle do. I'd want loads of things. But right now, what's the best thing to do? I need to do whatever the best tactic is to win this game. You know what I mean? Chelsea, yeah, they do struggle against low block. They do struggle against organisation and patience. So, yes, but at the same time, you have to have that trade-off because fans at Old Trafford, when we're in there, it's our first home game for a while, we want to fucking see a reaction. I want to see you getting the wall back. I want to see you into tackles, smashing into people. So, but you can still do that in a low block. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? 100%. People think low block and that and negative tactics or whatever has to be plain, no intent to get the ball. Bland. When you get it, no intent to go forward with any purpose, no forward runs when you do get it. No, like Tottenham are showing us as well, like when in transition. What it's like.
Blitz teams.
Yeah, because it's all about cues, right? And I watched Tottenham, and this is what I'm talking about, the anthropology. Like I'm like, right, you know what? I saw when the ball got fed out to Brennan Johnson quick, Udogie goes, that's my cue, I'm gone. I'm gone. Like there's no, let me not go
Let me hesitate.
You know what I'm saying? So Ten Hag, we got an identity crisis. And that's what I'm saying. But I don't know how we're going to play.
Even the players on the pitch, it feels like you guys, you've got some that are committed, that will give everything, some that won't and that are slacking and walking potentially when they should be running. And there's question marks over whether they should play. And to have that mentality on the same pitch as one unit is very confusing and conflicting in terms of we don't even know if we're going to get consistency when we pass to someone. If they're going to carry on with the same intensity and the same due diligence that the other guy just gave it to. You know what I mean? So it's such a puzzling situation, whereas for us, it's not, we have problems, but it's not like your problems where I know my players are committed. They just struggle. Like they actually just struggle. It's very rare that we've only capitulated against Newcastle. Every other game, it's been down to our own demise, which is not taking chances, individual errors.
Like when in that game, that 4-4 against City. 4-4, 3-3, 4-4. Yeah, like every time you like do a little bit of play good and go up a goal or
then
whatever.
They shoot themselves in the foot.
Exactly.
And we could easily do that in this game. Sanchez will pass it to someone for no reason.
Pass it to Hairline.
Silva.
Sanchez, pass it to Hairline. He needs a Premier League goal. Pass it straight to him so you can have an empty net.
Action for Jackson. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you get your goals against Hairline, Sanchez, it will be Silva even. That'll make an individual error.
Been mad against Newcastle.
We had Badia Shill and Cucurella messing up the offside trap against Newcastle. We've had Caicedo when he first came in. Like everybody just loves an individual error.
Yeah, but that's the same with us.
It's mad.
Do you know what I mean? That's maybe not to the level, but you know, when I talk about Onana, he's been doing that. Not so much in the Newcastle game, none of that was his fault, but Galatasaray was the last one. You know, somebody switching off from their runner. You know, Wan-Bissaka against Newcastle, he's been playing really well for a long time. That's the worst game I've seen him play. Switches off with Gordon at the back post. Nowhere near, even though he was getting rinsed that game with no help from Rashford, to be honest with you. We are the architect of our own downfall as well, a lot of the time. And that's what I mean about this game. It's like, there are a couple of similar, although we both don't like to admit it, because I just don't like the team. I don't want you to win. I don't want to see you on your stream go, come on. Yes! with the sound cutting out because you're going too high. You've got the noise limiter on there, but we need to increase the threshold. So I don't want to see. What I want to see when I go back is no, we're not doing this. No. Hit the chair, get out. Oh my fucking God. Hairline hasn't even scored. For this are going to be incredible. Hairline hasn't even scored in the Premier League. How has he scored twice? How? I need that. But
for me, Danger Men, as much as it kills me to say, because I'm not a massive fan of Bruno, he's the one we need to watch. I'm going to say that right now.
Correct.
Because Bruno, as much as I don't rate him like as I would rate other 10s in the game, just in general, since I've been watching football,
everyone hates Bruno.
He frustrates the crap out of me. Like he'll do the difficult things and he won't do the easy things. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't get this player.
I see your frustration.
However, look at the frustration. But he's the problem because he could do something. He's the difference maker. He could just do something like that.
Absolutely.
Take a shot from 25 just like that.
And recently, I have to give it to him because he's been as poor as Rashford at some point.
Yeah.
But the last few weeks to a month, he has stepped up. He was good against Everton. He was really good against Galatasaray. Scored an amazing goal as well against Galatasaray. A couple of assists against Everton. Newcastle again. Obviously, everyone was pony. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's not much to go off. But in terms of like, you know, X factor ability of playing. Like we say it on the Monday roundup or the Monday preview.
Yeah.
Remember, just before we was about to play Fulham, I was like, I'll tell you what, we've just been smashed by Newcastle.
I actually called that
we can't win. I said, we're not going to win. You said, I said Man United like game.
1-0, Bruno.
1-0, Bruno. He did it against Burnley as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's got it in the locker. Pass outside of the boot, set someone perfect weight. Like, he got an assist for Garnacho in that game as well. When he scored with the left foot against Galatasaray. Like, Bruno has got X factor. He always had it. Doesn't matter how shit he's playing. He can produce, whether it's by a penalty, whether it's by a free kick, whether it's by backing off him and he can rush it, whether it's like flipping it. How did he get that ball between there?
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
Like, but he's been playing a 0 out of 10 for 60 minutes.
Strange.
He is.
Who do you worry about on our side though? Like, is there any player on our side that
Raheem Sterling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raheem
Yardman Sterling. Yeah.
You saw what he did to Walker, twist him up.
Listen, when he's ready and he's at it, exactly, twisting up with Walker. And
who's playing on that side? Is it Wan-Bissaka?
It'll be Wan-Bissaka.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in his City days, he didn't get nothing out of Wan-Bissaka. It was actually a common theme.
I think Sterling should go onto the
other side. Yeah, but Cole Palmer playing in the left. That's not really what you want, is it?
No, I think it will be a 3-man midfield. I think because we will show respect, obviously, and we'll play Leslie or Kachuku with Caicedo with Enzo in a 3 because Gallagher's suspended. But the other option, if we was to go bold, is to go Enzo and Caicedo like we usually do, Palmer in the 10, and then Sterling on the right and Mudryk on the left. And Mudryk was decent against Brighton. He showed a little thing.
That could work.
1-2-2 moment. He's little skill here. Yeah. And I'm not saying don't do that.
Wan-Bissaka's clamping
because
tell you that free.
But that pace battle.
Yeah. No. Listen, he's got his work cut out.
It'll be insane. But you're saying Sterling's your main.
Sterling, obviously. It's weird with, as you call him, Cole
Palmer. Yeah.
Listen, the kids looks really good, man.
Cole's world.
Yeah, I mean,
we're just living it.
I like him.
Yeah,
I think he's looked really good. He looks composed on the ball. You can tell he's just been cultured by Pep.
Yeah,
like he's just been made by him.
It must annoy you how many right wingers are out there.
100%.
For that price range.
100%.
Goodness.
40 minutes. I don't need to know. I've been through the spreadsheets of making the math of what we could have done.
For 1/3 of the price.
For 1/3 of the price or half the price, but. We are where we are. Yeah, we are where we are.
It is what it is.
And Chelsea just at set pieces as well.
If we're going to play the centre backs.
Thiago Silva's alwa's a threat from a set piece.
Badia Shield, man.
Badia Shield's big guy, obviously. Yeah, Disasi if he plays.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've seen Caicedo when he was at Brighton, when he was in his pomp.
Yeah.
I know he hasn't quite hit that. You know,
he hasn't. Do you know what it is with Caicedo? He's really good on the ball. Like, build-up play, really good. Like, I know you guys have been looking for a midfielder to do build-up play and to take the ball to defenders. He does great at that. Tackling?
Yeah.
Wow.
People getting past him,
He's either getting past or people are...
He hasn't been the same. And I do think that, I do have to be honest, I do think that is a bit of Caicedo hype. I don't think I've never bought into how good people say he is. Like, I think he's good. Yeah. But you know there's like the extra he's unbelievable, he's this, he's that. He's not, to me. He is very good. Yeah. But I think he's put on too high a pedestal. And I think we're seeing that at Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez is another one. You know my feelings. I know he's your guy and you back him. And listen, when the thing is about players,
people nastiest long shot.
Hey, listen.
I need him to
It could be my famous last words, isn't it?
I need you to rust the longest, nastiest long shot.
And he might.
Please.
You know what I mean?
Mexico, World Cup.
He might. But like again, I do think he's overrated too. I've got players in my team over it. I'm not, again, people what happens is when you do this?
Yeah.
Is it we Chelsea fans?
What about you lot?
You got McTominay. Yeah. And you got, I know that man
me and you. If we go for our flops, oh my God, it'll be
you know what I mean? So I'm just giving you my honest opinion
even
to Chelsea fans. Yeah, exactly.
Falcao. He flopped and he was like, you want him as well?
We'll have him.
Oh, flop again.
I forgot he's at Chelsea. Yeah. So yeah, I just, but these are still good players.
Yeah.
That's what I do need to get clear. These are still good players. And it's going to be a battle in that midfield.
I'll be disappointed if we don't win the midfield battle, to be honest.
You should.
I'd be really disappointed.
Our midfield, it doesn't matter what setup he's done, who plays with who. Now we're saying play Cobby, bring in Amrabat and Bruno, take out Scott, that'll fix it. It probably won't. We'll get bypassed. It'll be transitional game, midfield not really there. Like, we don't even know anymore. Because if it was Bruno, Eriksen and Mount, or Bruno, Eriksen and bloody Hannibal, or bloody McTominay, Casemiro, Bruno. It don't matter who it's been, bro. Yeah. So the tactics ain't right.
The tactics are
you can play who you want, but if you're not cohesive as a unit, you don't work as a unit. It don't matter what midfield you got.
Yeah.
So,
listen, I was going to say a combined 11 on fitness, but what I'm going to actually do, just to rattle the comments, I'm going to have a combined 11 on this screen edited in. Yeah. And I'll let you guys in the comments debate and what you think. It will be our combined 11 that I'll text Flex and get off him. I don't want to argue about it.
Do you want to, okay.
But it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
So you're gonna ask me for it after, and then
we're gonna.
How are we gonna agree on it then?
We'll agree on it.
Oh, we'll agree.
We'll agree on it, and it will be up there. Yeah. Okay. And I want the people to.
All right.
You debate it.
And I promise you.
And I'm gonna go in the comments, and I'm gonna see what you're saying. Yeah. It's your time to put some work in now. Yeah, I'm giving the content.
Yeah.
You consume. No, now you give some content. I'm gonna consume. I'm gonna enjoy.
And I promise you, I promise you, Chelsea fans on Marsh Channel, the Chelsea community, I promise you, I will be honest.
But you know what's brilliant about this? That combined 11, when the game's over, we'll talk. We'll talk then. That's how we're going to do it backwards.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
Last thing I have to say, oh, nah. Please, mistakes. Oh, nah. Give mistakes. Oh, nah. That's what I need. I need a calamity of a performance from him. I need him to chuck the ball in his net. I need him to misplace passes. Give the pass to Palmer.
Do you know what I need?
I need the press.
Okay, you can say that. Do you know what I need? Do you know what I need?
Yep. Sanchez.
No. I just need Chelsea to be Chelsea.
Oh my God.
Just do what you do.
Okay.
Yeah? Which is, huff and puff and play a little bit all right, then self-implode. Because let's not act like, I've got my 109 thing, etc. You lot know how to implode. Yeah? So when you lot are all nail biting and all the things that happens on this channel when I'm not here, I've been watching. I've been seeing the shows. I've been seeing him criticising certain things about Poch and all. I've seen it. I just need you to be Chelsea of late. And that is, last year and this year, there's a reason why you're mid-table, because you don't win many football matches. I need you lot to do the same thing.
Mad. Your score prediction for all of that.
2-1 Man United.
2-1 Chelsea. All right, cool. But there you go, guys. Listen, give us your score predictions in the comments down below. United view, you already know where it is. The comments, make sure that you're subscribing if you're not already. I'm sure you are. The watch along is going to be off the chain. We already know it's going to be mad. It's going to be emotional. KG with the soundboard.
KG's going to be in here, yeah.
He's hosting. He don't host with the soundboard, does he? He's all professional.
No, he doesn't.
He's all professional. I see.
But he's not professional, though. He's not professional. And as you know, let's do that cross-contamination, guys. If we, not if we concede, don't come over, but I know you're going to. You're going to. And the same with my United View fraternity.
Yeah.
Bro, they want to treat...
I might even ring KG, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, actually. I want a steady line of communication. Yeah. I'll sort that out.
100%. So guys, make sure you go subscribe. The link is down there. They're doing brilliant work. This is where we are. Look at the set. Do you know what I'm saying? The set is setting. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe. This is going to be a feisty one. I can tell. It's going to be an incredible game. Talk about that combined 11 in the comments. And when the game is said and done, I'll talk to Flex about that combined 11. We'll see if that needs some changes, some switching. Hopefully on our side it does.
Hoyland over Jackson. Already.
Until next time, big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace.